welcome back to the channel. So today, first of all, look at my setup. Like, who is she? I'm in such a fall mood. It's October. The vibe is so on, it's ridiculous, so just admire that. But today, we are going to be talking about the Apple event that is rumored to be happening next week. This is really coming up. iPhone season is among us and we need to prepare. So, if you are new to the channel, hi, I'm Sophia Camarda. I am known for my unboxings. I do a lot of random but you guys love my unboxings, specifically iPhone season. This year is really interesting because, as we know, the iPhones were delayed and we are still waiting to see what Apple is going to be delivering. And rumors are that there's going to be 2 launches. So there's going to be a launch this month with the iPhone 12s, and then next month in November is supposed to be the iPhone 12 Pros. This is really different. I feel like this year is so weird when it comes to launches and new products, whether it be electronics or whatever. Basically today, what I want to do is talk about all of the rumors when it comes to the new iPhones, what we can expect, and what my thoughts are when it comes to what we should be seeing, what I think we're gonna see, and what I would like to see. I'm just gonna have my laptop here and I'm gonna be looking at a bunch of different websites and kind of going over like what people are saying. Basically, they're saying that this month on October 13th is going to be the big iPhone reveal event. Obviously, if you're really into Apple, you know that there is an event a few weeks ago and we were all expecting to see the new iPhones because usually that's what they do, but they actually just ended up announcing like new iPads and new watches. Cool, but we want iPhones. So everyone is just patiently waiting, or maybe not patiently, I don't really know, but we are waiting to see what the hell Apple is gonna give us. Now, these dates are not confirmed, so we really don't know exactly when the event is gonna be, when the iPhones are coming out, but that is the main rumor, that it is going to be October 13th. The first wave of iPhones is going to be announced and launched during October. So what they're saying is that there's gonna be the event on October 13th, and then there's going to be a launch on October 23rd. And if that's true, this is really coming up. Like, I don't know about you guys, but I'm hyped. Like, I am so ready to have a new phone in my hands. It is ridiculous. It's likely that there is going to be a 5.4 and 6.1 inch iPhone coming out in October, the iPhone 12s. People are confused because they might release 2 6.1 inch iPhones, which would be the iPhone 12 and then the iPhone 12 Pro. There's also rumors that there's going to be an iPhone 12 mini, which would be the 5.4 inch. And what's interesting is that there's rumors that there's going to be a 6.7 inch phone, which is bigger than the iPhone 11 Pro Max. So the fact we're going to be having something bigger than the Max we already have is kind of insane. Like, I can't picture having a phone bigger than this. This is already huge. I'm gonna be honest, I love big phones, but truly this phone is too big for me. Like, I feel very comfortable holding the regular iPhone 11 versus the Max. Like, I have to use 2 hands. However, I love big phones. Like, I'm so down for a bigger screen because the bigger the better. Hello. Another thing to note is that the 6.7 inch model looks like it has a huge camera. As you can see, I have the 11 Pro Max and the camera on it is pretty fucking big. And in this picture, it looks like the camera is this big. It is crazy. And I've seen pictures of like leaked cases and things like that, and the hole is gaping. Like, if you guys saw my unboxing, I said that this case, let me take it off and show you. I said that this case looks like someone just gave birth. If these rumors are true about the bigger camera, that's gonna be like, I probably shouldn't finish that sentence. But it's pretty fucking big, alright? Another thing we should talk about is the fact that the iPhones this year are going to look different. As you guys know, we had the iPhone 10 and then we had the iPhone 11. From the 10 to 11, it really wasn't that different. Like, they look very similar. Looking at it just from the actual shape of the iPhone, like they had the similar sides and then like the front is exactly the same. The only big difference was that they added added a third camera, and everyone was like, what the hell, like why do we need 3 cameras? So I feel like this year people are gonna be really hyped for something that looks a bit different, because as you guys may have heard, the new iPhones look like they're going to be having like a square side, kind of like how the iPhone 5s were. And honestly, I feel like the iPhone 5s and also the 4, but really the 5 was one of the most beautiful iPhones, especially for its time. They're bringing that more modern, sleek design into the newer iPhones. Nowadays, how they can make way less chunky phones and make it really slim, I think having really slim, squared off edges is going to look so freaking modern. I'm also seeing that on the big version of this phone, the screen is going to be bigger, obviously, on the big version of this phone, like the Max version. So I think that the notch is going to look smaller as well as a result. So it's just looking like it's going to be very streamlined, and I'm so excited. Like, I cannot wait to see what the hell these phones look like. There's a lot of rumors that there's going to be like different colors that we've never seen before, kind of like the colors we're seeing on the new iPad Airs. I feel like it's going to be something really similar to that, and if they do that, I think it's going to look really, really expensive, because as you guys know, we have colors with the iPhone 11s like purple and red and all that, and it's kind of like a plasticky look. But the new iPhone 12s, like if they make colors in more of like a metal finish, that could look really hot. So I'm just sitting here thinking about all the possibilities. If I can, I would love to do 2 unboxings and show you guys an iPhone 12 or an iPhone 12 mini, and then later on do an unboxing of the Pro, because I definitely want to get a Pro Max and have that as my main phone. But I really think this year the iPhone 12 and the iPhone 12 mini are going to be very, very hot. They're gonna be hot. People are gonna be so interested, and I really want to get that hands-on. So stay tuned, like make sure you subscribe if you want to see that, because I am plotting over here. There's also rumors that they're not going to be including a power adapter in the boxes. I think this is probably true, because they're not doing that. They said they're not doing that for the iPads, I think, when they did the event in September. So that kind of sucks. However, I do think they're changing the cable to be more of like a braided texture so it doesn't break as much. Everybody knows that their charging cables can kind of be trash. They break pretty easily. They get really bent. So I think the braided cable could be good if they are doing that. It is interesting to me, like just how many iPhones they're coming out with this year. It really seems like there's almost too many options. It gets confusing because you have like the regular iPhone 12, now they have the mini, they have the Pro, and then the Pro Max. So it's kind of like, it can be a bit confusing, especially for people who really aren't into technology like that, and they're like, what the hell is the difference? So it's gonna be interesting to see kind of how this plays out and what people are drawn to. Personally, I'm definitely going to be going for one of the Pro Maxes. Like, that is always my move. I love iPhones. I'm taking it to the most extreme level that I can, and looking at all the color options, I 100% want a black or space gray. Whatever the colors are this year, I want that in the Pro Max. I think it's gonna be so sexy. Like, I know I always talk about how much I love space gray iPhones, but I really believe with the new edges and just the design in general and the bigger screen, like this phone is going to be high class. I cannot wait to see these phones, and I'm really curious to see what they do with the minis and the regular 12. I really think the colors are gonna be so interesting, something really different, and we've been wanting to see something different from Apple, because I kind of feel like that's what people are waiting for. There are some things that are a bit disappointing. I know that people were really looking forward to a smaller notch and like smaller bezels. I don't really know what's gonna happen with that, but I'm expecting things to kind of stay the same. People are really wanting the 120 hertz display. I don't think that's happening either, so that also kind of sucks. I think that's a rumor for next year. And then people also really want Touch ID back, because Face ID is great, but it can be really annoying, especially with this mask season that we're going through. Like, it is just garbage. We are basically back at passcodes now. So I don't know, I would love to see Touch ID. People are really wanting to see it kind of like as a button on the side. But again, I really think that with a lot of the rumors that people would love to see, you can basically assume it's gonna be on the next iPhone. Like, I really don't think this year we're gonna see any of that, sadly. I don't know, like, what do you guys think? Like, what are you intrigued by? What do you want to see from Apple? And do you think any of these rumors are true? What is the plan? I know that some of you are really into iPhones the same way I am. What is your plan? Like, what are you eyeing? What do you think is gonna happen? I don't know, it's a lot to think about. One thing that's really on my mind is how are they going to do the silicone cases? You guys know I'm really obsessed with their silicone cases. Like, this is the only case I use on my iPhones. I'm so interested to see how they adapt it to have like the square edges. I really hope that it doesn't look chunky because I hate that feeling. That's something I really like about the current phones. It feels very sleek even with the case on it. I'm a little bit like mildly concerned, but also I trust Apple and I'm really excited to see something new. I'm just happy they're not adding another camera. Like, that is doing way too much. We do not need 4 cameras, but I don't know why they're making the cutout so fucking big. I have a lot of questions and I feel like this year has been very unpredictable. Like, I really feel like this is one of the more unpredictable years when it comes to Apple and new iPhones because we just don't really have answers. Like, this year has been so crazy and I really feel like there are some things we just don't know. So I am really expecting for there to be an event on October 13th. I would be very surprised if they don't do that. Honestly, stay tuned for that. Like, keep an eye out because they will be announcing that soon, probably a week before it happens. So they've got to be saying something within the next couple of days. If not already by the time I upload this video, let me know what you guys think. Like, are you excited? Are you over Apple? Like, what is the vibe? Please let me know. I'm personally very excited. I'm hoping for the best. I really just cannot wait to do another unboxing this year. I know you guys have been asking me. Some of you are like, where is the unboxing? I'm like, girl, they are behind this year. Like, the iPhones haven't even been announced. It's just crazy how different this year is when it comes to Apple and their releases. iPhone season is among us. Make sure you stay tuned in because there will be an unboxing this fall, if not 2, and that just really keeps me going. So as you can see, I have a slight problem, but it's fine. Make sure you like, subscribe, and put on notifications so that you can see the legendary unboxing when it happens. I pray it happens soon. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Say bye to Dolce. She's passed out. Goodbye.